Hi everyone, it's Dutch Reefer here and welcome to the Reef Life, a new video series that I will be making in 2022. So I've been absent for quite a while in 2021, apologies for that if you missed the videos, but I'm back and I'm here to serve you with some video updates on my reefs, this big reef and my Nano reef, and also possibly other reefs that I will be encountering throughout the year. I intend to make the video series a bit more open, a bit more varied than they were before, so not just my own tanks but also things that I come across in the wild. Of course, given that the lockdown and all the COVID related countermeasures will disappear at some point, because currently there's not much to do and not much places to go. But who knows in the coming months what will change when the winter ends, if and when the winter ends. So yeah, welcome to the first episode. Today's episode will be about the big tank. I made some changes to it and I thought it would be nice to share those updates with you and to show you around the tank to see how it has changed, evolved, improved, and whatnot. So as you can see, first off, the sand is a lot cleaner than when I showed it to you last time. That's because I'm actively cleaning it, just taking a hose and siphoning off the cyanoalgae that's still around at some places, but it's a lot less visible and there than it was before. So I'm happy that that balance is returning a bit. Fish wise, I've gotten rid of a couple of fish, so the regal angelfish is no longer in this tank. I decided to move it out because it started to nip on a couple of corals, and also the parrotfish, the Kuoyi parrotfish, has also moved out of the tank to create a little bit less bio load on the tank, since there's already quite a lot of fish in here, and I thought that reducing the bio load would be good for the stability of the tank. Other than that, all my regular fish are still in here. So the Desiardini, of course the copper band butterfly fish, just been in there since 2014. So this is its 8th year. And of course all the other fish that were already in here, the clownfish, the Avansi, the foxface, the chromis, the wrasse, the eel, which is poking out its nose. Nice to see. And there we are with the convict tang, which has also been a wonderful addition to the tank. Very good cleaner. And the corals are doing a bit better than they were last time. I've also added some new stuff, like this blue Cespitularia right here, but also these big mushroom corals, which are on a big rock, but the corals themselves are equally big. And I just really like the color and the pattern on these ones, so I decided to buy a big rock of them to actually see them inside the tank. If you buy just one or two, then they easily get overseen, but not now, since they are really here. So other than that, I've also upgraded my cleaning magnet to a Flipper Max, which has been doing really well for cleaning the glass. Can really recommend that one. It's been doing good. Some of the bubble tip anemones are definitely spreading throughout the tank. Keeping a close eye on these. Of course the clownfish adore them, but they are getting dangerously close to this chalice right here. Just a bit worried that it might sting, and I might move the chalice to another spot. So the other corals have been growing for a bit, like for example the big leather coral, so the gorgonians as well, especially this one. has grown quite a bit, and yeah, other than that, like I said, same with the fishes. I didn't add a lot of coral in the last few months, so on this side it's a bit more empty at this moment. Of course, the big soft corals are doing very well, mainly sucking up all the nitrates that are in this tank. So yeah, I think the basis is slowly getting back on track. Overall, the tank looks a lot healthier than it was before, but still a bit of a way to go to get it up to its former beauty, or at least trying to equal my previous Red Sea Reefer 525, which was in a previous house. If you compare it to that, then there's still quite a long way to go. But that's fine. I mean, everything takes time. Even if it takes another year, that's perfectly fine. So under the hood, I've also changed a couple of things. Let me show you. So a couple of things also remain the same. The sump still has 2 skimmers in here, a big one and a somewhat smaller one, which are running fine. The UV sterilizer is still here, 36 watts. And I've also added a basic power filter that filters out the particles of the water. As you can see right here, just added some filter floss to it and a canister with holes in it, and that makes sure that that the particles are no longer in the tank but are removed. One of the bigger upgrades that I've done in the past few months is adding a new dosing machine, a new doser. It's a Red Sea Reef Dose. I've read a lot of good stuff about this one, so I decided to give it a go. And I have to say that I really like the ease of use. So the Reef Beat app that Red Sea has developed works really well. It's really it's really user friendly and easy to configure. And I decided to buy these beautiful dosing containers from Pacific Sun, which are acrylic dosing containers for the ATI Pro, the 1 and the 2, which I've used the stickers from Red Sea. And then there's my own NO3PO4X mix, which is just vinegar and vodka, and then some trace colors from the brand DSR, which is Dutch synthetic reefing by Glenn Fong. He creates affordable products to use in your aquarium, and these are being dosed into this part of the sump right here. So under the hood, did some changes, doing water changes now. So every 2 weeks I try to swap out 60 liters, which is not a lot. It's only 5% of the total volume, since it's 1200 liters in total. But then again, it's better than doing no water changes, so there's at least some extra nutrient export and addition of fresh minerals. But other than that, I try to keep it as stable as possible and to change as little as possible, just to give the tank some time to grow, to get everything back together with the inhabitants that it currently has. So overall, I'm quite pleased with the progress that this tank is making, and I definitely intend to keep building it, to keep building on it. I did for a moment consider of swapping out all the live rock and adding in ceramic pillars, but I ditched that idea because 1, it's very costly, and 2, you don't know with ceramics what might leak out of it. So there have been some reports that using ceramics will leak PO4, so phosphates, into your water column, and that's the last thing I can use at this moment. So yeah, decided not to go ahead with that, just go with the old reef structure, which I still like. So there was no real need to change it out. But yeah, some considerations for the future, right? So yeah, that's it for this first video of 2022. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything you want to tell me or ask me, feel free to drop a comment. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. For now, stay safe out there, and great start of the new year. Bye bye.